Hello, and in today's video I'm going to be showcasing the new P.Mauriat Grand Dreams 285 alto sax, and as you can see it comes in this lovely cognac finish. Now the idea of this new Mauriat is to offer a sax that has professional tonal and playability characteristics, but that comes in at a more affordable price point. And in this sense you could describe it as an entry-level professional model. Now tone-wise it also takes a slight departure from the more spread and fat jazz-based sound that we associate with the flagship P.Mauriat models such as the 67R for example. And for me this model has a more distinct focus core tone and an overall brightness to it. And P.Mauriat have also given us an improved and more ergonomic key action as well. I'm just going to go into some of the details of that. So if we take the right and left key stacks, for my money, they've repositioned the fingerings slightly so it kind of fits the shape of the hand a little bit more. So we've got a little bit more shaping here on the right hand and in the left hand. They've also adjusted the heights of the palm keys here, so it just feels really nice and comfortable for me underneath my left palm here. And also, and crucially for me, this was always a little bit of a bugbear for me with some P.Mauriats, the octave key feels nice and flush with the octave button, so it's very easy to manipulate and move into the octave. Sometimes they can tend to just be a little bit sort of proud of this button, and it just makes it a little bit awkward, that action. But with this one here, they've done a really great job, so I love this. Now, back on the sound, I think it's always important to discuss in a little bit more detail. I mean, that's the reason we buy saxophones after all. It's the number one thing that we think about when we're buying a sax is the sound. And particularly with P.Mauriat, you know, their motive is go for the sound. So thinking about the sound on this one, it's interesting that it is a little bit different from the standard P.Mauriat sound. But what I would say is that the overall characteristic of the sound still has that P.Mauriat sort of depth and warmth and nature to the sound. But there's an overriding kind of brightness characteristic there. And for me, that kind of draws me a little bit further away from jazz styles, more into kind of pop and funk and R&B directions. I mean, it's still got that basic sense of a jazz sound for me, but it can move into these more contemporary tonal directions. So perhaps just thinking about where this saxophone fits in the market, the fact that the price is a little bit lower than the System 76s and the 67Rs that we know and love, it's going to nicely sit in with those Yanagisawa AW01s and the Yamaha 62s and the Selmer Axis. If you're considering perhaps upgrading to that next level, but perhaps you've not got the money to splash out on a much more expensive professional instrument, this still has all the characteristics of a professional instrument, but as I said in my introduction, at a slightly more affordable price point. So all in all, I think P.Mauriat have done a great job here, and I welcome you to come to our stores and give it a try.